Hey everybody, John, you were here, Maryland K-12. So Worcester County school system again with the budget. Every year we go through this. The school system's begging for money. The commissioners are kind of sitting up there, saying, I don't know. And it's all political. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not political. It's political on the commissioner side because they're all politicians. They're elected by the people. They are politicians. It's political on the school system side because the biggest driving force of all this is the teachers union. They vote in block. They are a political organization by their own admission. They support candidates. They endorse candidates. Go to their website. You'll see we endorse, or their Facebook page. I think we endorse this candidate. We endorse that candidate. That is political. Don't let anybody tell you it's not political. Whatever side you're on, but it is political. But there's one little comment that was made by Eric Fiori, or one of the commissioners, and Eric Fiori said he was talking to Vince Tolbert, who's the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer, and he said, in reality, to try to catch that, he's talking about the embezzlement that went on. He said, in reality, to try to catch that from your seat, Mr. Tolbert, is nearly impossible. I strongly disagree with that. It is not impossible, and it should have been caught. He personally, no, he's not tracking every one of these things, but there should have been certain controls, basic elementary controls in place to flush this kind of stuff out. Okay, this was an elementary level scam that went on with this one person, D Shorts. This was an elementary level embezzlement, and it should have been caught years ago, and it wasn't. Why wasn't it caught? It wasn't caught because there was not enough oversight, there was not enough controls, either baked into the system, or if they were baked into the system, then they weren't followed. So to suggest that it's just impossible to catch it, that is not true, folks. I'm no financial expert, but this was an elementary level crime that went on here. I don't know. They got to do something. They're going to have to vote on this budget. They're going to have to pass something. And my suspicion is we're going to probably pass something a little bit lower than what they wanted, so that the politicians can all try and maintain face with their constituency. Chip Bertino said, I can't remember exactly what he said, and I like Chip Bertino. I think he's terrific. Terrific guy. He said, something like he would not be in favor of passing anything until he sees a full audit. I respect that. I think that's a great. I just not sure there's going to be enough time. They're going to have to pass something, and I think that some of these commissioners, maybe him, I'm not sure, want to be on the record as saying, hey, I'm not going to vote for something unless I see an audit before I see it. So anyway, it's a big mess as usual. But the problem was that caused it was that there were not enough controls built in, or if they were built in, they weren't executed. It was elementary level fraud that took place, and elementary level controls should have stopped it. Hope this helps. Have a great day.